My name is Kirsten Moore, and today I'm going to be reviewing social media analysis, Facebook versus LinkedIn. My social media definition is it is an online collaborative platform that enables users to interact and exchange content and information through software and internet services, which encourages ongoing sharing of information. Social media platform also allows individuals to publish knowledge and insights, ask questions, search for information, or people within the applications while learning the latest news occurring in your field or area. The audience I'll be addressing is an adult professional, and the goal is to really provide an overview of the purpose and use of each of the sites. So Facebook site was designed to connect people, but it also can be used in other capacities such as networking. The purpose, Facebook started out as a place for university students to gather on the web, then quickly transitioned to the mission of connecting all people. How it works. End users can create a free account, post pictures, comments, and stories. They can friend and they can like other postings that their network of friends have. The features are designed to put students or individuals in touch with one another, to share their information, photos, and meet new people. So why use it? People connecting with people. In the changing times, people no longer have the luxury of staying connected with friends and families under the traditional face-to-face mode. So Facebook is a place to keep those connections online and not lose touch. So LinkedIn is a little bit different than Facebook. It was launched in May 2003, close to the same time as Facebook, a little earlier. And the site was designed to connect professionals. So this is a social media site that is for business professionals. It's unlike Facebook. Facebook features many demographics of users and offers limited search functions. You can create an in-depth professional profile with LinkedIn, with user information being standardized via education, profile headlines, profile experience, your company name, and it's really branded as the place to find and be found. How it works. End users can create a free account and connect with past and current business colleagues. They can also network with future colleagues. So why use it? This multimedia site and social media site is intended to be a business and professional networking site. Really is, the information you share should be business related or industry related. Individuals use it to stay in touch with business associates and to continue to network or grow their knowledge of their particular industries. I'll be doing a comparison of these 15 areas within the remainder of the slide deck. Let's take a look at Facebook versus LinkedIn. Users and visitors far exceed the LinkedIn users and visitors. I believe the reason why there's this difference is LinkedIn is limited to the professional users, business professionals, social media, while Facebook is open to a much wider audience of people connecting people, all ages, all industries, whether you're working or whether you're not working. So take a look at gender and average age. Facebook has about a 50-50 population of participants, and the average age is 40. While LinkedIn has majority female and the average age is 44. For the majority female, the real difference is 60% female, 40% male, so it's not too far off from the split that you see here in the Facebook site. The revenue generation number of employees for Facebook far exceeds LinkedIn. Again, I'm looking at this and I believe the difference here is really due to Facebook generating a lot of the revenue from sales and marketing ads, while LinkedIn generates their revenue from professional application services, which is a big difference. Accessibility, in looking at both LinkedIn and Facebook, Facebook gets 5 stars from me. To not go over every last little detail, but I'll just summarize. Facebook has created a developer toolkit that actually propagates materials that are meant to be available with the mission of connecting the world, no matter what the disability is even. Where LinkedIn, they really did the bare minimum. As I was looking through their website, it had a lot of fancy words and more to come and but nothing concrete saying what are they doing, when are they going to do it, and when will it be released to the audience. So for that, I give thumbs up to Facebook. On mobile functionality, Facebook and LinkedIn have been around for about the same amount of time. And the mobile functionality, they've stuck with the latest technology and research. So I look at both of these sites and I would summarize, I'd put Facebook and LinkedIn at par with one another, as both sites have a great mobile functionality. I use both of these sites and they're very easy to interact with. Now you look at user interface functionality, and as noted in the previous slide, Facebook and LinkedIn have been around at the same time. User interface differs from a mobile device to a desktop computer. Both have that same experience where both Facebook and LinkedIn on the desktop seems a little bit more elaborate, more functionality you can see than on a smaller mobile device. However, what they did put on the mobile device was the number one common functionalities that an end user would use. So for that, I would say both of them help propagate the use of social media. Both of them have been designed very, very well, and I use them both with ease. The color palette and theme control, here's the primary difference here. Facebook allows you to change your wallpaper picture and to change your individual profile picture for uniqueness, while LinkedIn, there's not much you can change other than your profile picture. Both Facebook and LinkedIn have ability to post links, post videos, repost news and articles. They could either, quote, like under Facebook or recommend under LinkedIn, showing that there's some level of interaction on whatever's being posted so that there can have a level of interaction. So the summary is, while each site is socially geared to different audiences, the flexibility of what is shared fits with the theme of each site's mission and is valuable for both business and personal. Privacy options. I found here that Facebook does allow for a lot stronger control over privacy control settings, who can see what. You can really shut down your Facebook site. You can even turn off your Facebook site and remove yourself completely from the internet, and then 6 months later bring back your Facebook site and pick up right where you left off, and people from outside don't have access or cannot see it. LinkedIn, not so much. If you want to stay on LinkedIn, but you want a little bit of privacy where people can't see your profile, the more restriction you put on your own profile, the more restriction you get from seeing others. Ability to turn off unwanted advertisement pop-ups between Facebook and LinkedIn. Well, as I mentioned earlier, this is where Facebook gets their money. So, those nasty little advertising pop-ups. We can turn off an advertising pop-up, but there's usually 3 or 4 more coming your way. You have to individually turn off them as they show up. And they show up randomly when they want because, hey, that's how Facebook makes their money. Unlike Facebook, LinkedIn doesn't have any of that. They don't really have pop-ups. They really, their revenue definitely comes from their premium services that gives you enhanced functionality. Security, there's always a lot of risks in security. So if I look at the two and I do the compare, I would say you have to be very careful no matter what social media site. I would say the risk of unintentional disclosure of information on social media is really not new. And Facebook does have this GIS location tagging where if you post something, it can tell people where you're at. So, you're not at home, so come rob me. So the word of caution here is be careful what you post, when you post, how you post. LinkedIn is a little less vulnerable to security breaches. They have a 2-step authentication process, a strong password requirement. It does check back with you on devices that you're connected with. Facebook does that as well, but the kind of information you also post on LinkedIn is not as similar to Facebook in terms of where you're going on vacation, and the LinkedIn audience doesn't want to know that. They just want to know what you're doing professionally. Pricing. Okay, so here we go. Both sites are free, but this is where LinkedIn makes all of their money. There's a number of premium services, and here's a little bit of a description on those premium services. So in conclusion, LinkedIn has a large amount of their revenue generated by the premium services, while Facebook generates their sales largely by those pop-up ads and marketing that can be a bit of an annoyance to the site. So the conclusion is I use both sites for very different reasons, and the usefulness of each site depends on the life cycle of the user. So if you're a surfer by trade, you may not necessarily want to be a member of LinkedIn, since you spend most of your time away and outside. Then again, you might not be a member of Facebook either. For a busy professional who travels frequently, both Facebook and LinkedIn allow you to stay in connection with what's going on. Facebook socially with family and friends, and LinkedIn professionally with your current and past colleagues. So that's the end of my compare and contrast. Thanks for listening.